Don't blame me. That's what the Albany County DA says about a recent Daily News report showing he let 1,400 campaign infractions slide. David Soares says his office cannot do the work of the Board of Elections. Capitol correspondent Pat Bailey is live in the Capitol Bureau to sort the whole thing out. Hiya, Pat. What's going on?
Well, Greg, the campaign filing infractions we are talking about means that candidates did not properly show where some of their campaign money came from or possibly where it was spent after it was raised. Now, the Board of Elections caught the mistakes, but the district attorneys around New York State never took criminal action. Albany County's DA says that is because the Board of Elections did not do their whole job.
So it's not the fact that you're not prosecuting these cases?
It's not the fact that we're not doing their work for them. We're not building their cases for them.
That's why we have in the law the ability to refer to DAs, because it's up to them to kind of take the next step.
However, over a 7-year period, just under 1,400 referrals of candidates not properly showing where their money came from or how it was spent went without criminal action.
Albany County taxpayers don't pay for our investigators who are investigating crimes to go and serve your subpoenas and go investigate your cases. You build your cases, you put them together, and when they're ready for prosecution, you can then bring them here.
Officials at the Board of Elections argue the cases they send to the DAs are cut and dry. No investigation is needed. They also argue the letters attached tell district attorneys to contact the board if more information is needed.
The failure to file just on its face, it's a prima facie evidence of a willful and knowing failure, which by the state statute is a misdemeanor.
Thomas Connolly says because of budget cuts, his office currently has no investigators. Oftentimes, he says, they will use the state police. Meantime, Governor Cuomo's new Moreland Commission, which David Soares is a member of, has the power to oversee the Board of Elections and is supposed to crack down on misuse of campaign funds and ethics. Should taxpayers still be confident that everybody's doing their job? Board of Elections?
I think that the staff that we have here is doing above and beyond what they can do with what we have.
Could this be now an issue of the Moreland Commission, something you're on now, to look over the Board of Elections to make sure that they are doing those investigations?
I'm prohibited from speaking about the focus of the Moreland Commission.
Now, while DA Soares is prohibited, another member of the Moreland Commission was in Albany today, and she was talking. That is Nassau County District Attorney Kathleen Rice, who told reporters the commission has already sent out subpoenas, but of course she did not specify for what. Now, again, the Moreland Commission is to oversee the Board of Elections and campaign contributions and ethics. Now, in the same 7-year period where the DAs were not prosecuting campaign filing infractions, the Board of Elections were sending out fines to those candidates, and they collected, according to records, $387,000 in that same 7-year time period. Reporting live in the Capitol Bureau, Pat Bailey, CBS 6 News.